What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Curb Stomp podcast. My name is Grayson. I don't have an intro for myself. And right next to me is Mr. Jive himself, is Big K, also known as Kaleb. He's just jiving. I have a question to start off the episode.
Decent bit to talk about.
I have a question for you.
What's the question?
We are 18 episodes into this now. We have grown a significant amount over the last few weeks. What is your dream interview for Curb Stomp podcast?
Dream.
Yes,
so getting out of this world,
not even your favorite person you would want to talk to, your dream interview to who you would want to talk to. I know Chris Van Vliet just did an interview with Velveteen Dream.
I'm gonna watch that tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't know if it came out today or whatever.
It came out today, but there was other stuff that felt more
there's
important.
There's a lot of shit happened today.
There was another thing I felt like I needed to watch concerning WrestleMania this year.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The Rock was on ESPN this morning.
Oh yeah,
and talked about WrestleMania.
I heard.
So, personally, Roman. I think Roman would be a fun one.
I thought you were going with Dolph. I don't know why.
No. I think Dolph personally would be the coolest for me. But if we're at the point where Roman Reigns, that means we're doing pretty damn well for ourselves.
Well, yeah, I mean, Logan Paul, but you got an interview for him.
So Logan Paul talked to Cena this morning.
Did he?
Yeah, Cena was on. It came out today.
Okay.
That was another thing I was going to watch depending on when we recorded.
Me personally, I know the obvious choice would be Liv or Rhea, but you can't go wrong with the man Becky Lynch. I feel like that's the one person that if I could talk to in the WWE world, that's who I would want to talk to.
The other name that came to my head, and it's just because of what has quickly become his importance to Curb Stomp, was Undertaker. that was the first name that came to my head. Was
we can't talk about Taker in a minute,
but his importance,
yeah,
is it feels like that underlying factor. It's just funny because I'm going to talk about Taker later on when we get to news. Because ironically enough, there is news surrounding Undertaker.
Yeah, I think there is,
yeah. I have my journal ready with bookmarks on Twitter.
But today is the week leading up to the Rumble, so this is coming out Friday instead of Saturday. And we got a lot of stuff to talk about because everything decided to drop literally last night, overnight. Everything decided to be
I woke up because I remember I woke up in the middle of the night.
Yeah, you were at 3 a.m. Bro, it's already up.
It was it was 5.
I don't know. It was something.
5 my time. I woke up and I'm like, usually I can just go back to sleep right away. Took a minute, did all that. Rolled over, and I just see a DM from you. Netflix has the TV rights to Raw next year.
Which is insane. I didn't think it was going through the streaming platform. And if it was going to one, I thought it was going to go to Prime because they've already had experience with Thursday Night Football and stuff like that. So I didn't think Netflix would be a part of it because they've never done live streaming, or at least to my knowledge, they've never done live streaming. So
yeah,
especially for sports programming, at least. I know they might have done reality TV or something like that, but sports programming, completely different. But yeah, so that's just in January of 2025. There's some weird gap between the end of the rights with the USA and.
But it's going to be sometime in January, which is over.
Yeah, but USA ends I think in October. So there's 2 months where Raw doesn't have a home. The rights end sometime. There's this gap.
Could Peacock?
I was thinking it's either going to go to Peacock
for that 2 month span.
Yeah,
because that is honestly a not that important span.
Mm-hmm.
With November's Survivor Series.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the only really thing going on then. It's not like we're losing the build too much.
I'm also very confused because it says it's like the home of NXT, SmackDown, and Raw, but like also the PLEs. It was really confusing wording. I didn't know exactly if it meant like, hey, we're on PLEs also happen on Netflix. Like, I don't know.
I think the trade was because NXT's CW.
Yeah.
I think it was just that everything now officially has the home for the next few years.
Okay.
Oh, God damn it! I dropped my phone.
They're making $800 million just in TV rights.
Oh my! It's gonna be
a year, not like just in general. In a year.
Yeah, my favorite quote though about the Netflix change was you know the meme of the guy jumping the judge in court.
Yeah, I saw that.
Man, if my Netflix monthly subscription payment has to go up because of WWE.
I don't have a Netflix account right now. At least I don't think so. So literally, this is the only reason I'd buy Netflix. It's just for Raw. So like, I think there's a significant uptick in the amount of people who are just getting Netflix just for Raw.
Well, there's 270 million people with subscriptions to Netflix.
Yeah, that was a lot lower before they did the whole password sharing bullshit. So, yeah.
Oh well. I'm gonna talk, and we'll talk about more about because this news concerning that more from the McAfee show. Because ironically enough, the deal went through, and Nick Khan was on the Pat McAfee show.
Nick Khan's pretty cool. Like Nick Khan might be the best, like one of the best hirings WWE's had in a long, long time. Is that your dog?
That's my dad. I think Todd. I think Todd Helton just got inducted to the Hall of Fame.
Okay.
I think that's what that was.
I think it's Tuesday. What the fuck's going on?
I think that's what just happened. Oh well. Okay, we're gonna talk about funny news because that's. I don't know if we talked about it last week. I don't fully remember if I mentioned this. Did we talk about Grayson Waller on the news show?
No, it didn't because it happened afterwards.
It happened right after?
It happened sometime after, yeah.
Grayson Waller and LA Knight were on some show. I don't know what show.
I think it's like Good Morning Australia type
something. Something. And LA Knight was being himself, and someone said something about how this security guard right here would, handle. And Grayson Waller just went on a chair, protected the fuck out of kayfabe.
Yeah, bro was like, because they were like slamming like wrestling, like it's fake, nothing's real. I'm like, I hate it when people are like, it's not real. I'm like, you want to get slammed through a table? You want to fall off the ladder?
What a perfect segue for this next part. It's a treat that at the end is wrestling is real, and here's the list that precedes it: Big E broken neck, Cora Jade torn ACL, Braun Strowman neck, Charlotte Flair, aka Wonder Woman.
We gotta talk about her. Yeah, we're gonna talk about her.
Torn ACL and MCL. Dakota Kai, torn ACL.
Mm-hmm.
Eric, neck fusion surgery.
Eric had neck fusion surgery?
Yeah. Seth Rollins, torn MCL and partially torn meniscus. Sheamus, shoulder. Soy Ruka, torn ACL. Sonya, torn ACL. Wesley back.
Yeah.
That wrestling is real.
Yeah.
And you can't argue it anymore.
I think a lot of people are just like, I think people think that they're invincible because you got like people like Mick Foley who would jump on tacks and jump off cages. And people are like, oh, there's like padding everywhere. I'm like, no, Mick Foley's just stupid.
I forgot who I was, but there was some content creator who did some training for a bit. Mm-hmm. He said the first bump it was Logan Paul. This was Logan. Sorry. Logan said the first, I thought it was just all, padded ring, all that. I took that first bump and it was like the worst pain I'd felt in a while.
There was some guy, I think, it might have been a content creator as well, but he was talking shit about wrestling. He was outside of wrestling. And then I think one wrestler found him. He was like, hey, I'll come out here. Well, I understand your viewpoint. Like, we get it. come out here. I want to train you for one day. Give me one day. I'll show you the world of wrestling and show you how real this shit is. Because like, man, honestly, if we ever got the opportunity, I want to take a gun. I would love to take a chop from Gunther. Yeah, I want to take a chop from Gunther. I also tweeted about this like last night. I would sign any waiver to take a chair shot from a WWE superstar. I want to get hit by a WWE superstar in some type of way just to feel how everyone feels on a daily basis. Because these people are insane, and I love them for it.
Yeah.
But we want to talk about Charlotte Flair.
Do we want to talk about her and then do more and then Seth, or do we want to do both kind of at the same time?
There is so much to talk about. Let's just, you know what, go down your bookmarks.
Because I was going to do the smaller stuff.
Let's just go down your bookmarks, whatever it is.
Direct quote from Randy Orton on your favorite male superstar. Dom Dom.
Yeah. Not my favorite, but okay.
But you know what I mean.
Okay.
Oh my God, that kid has got a hell of a future in the store. We haven't seen anything from him yet, and he's already done so much. The reaction he gets from the people. I've been able to work with him on some live events recently, and the kid is good. He's got the future by the balls.
He does if they properly use him.
He's not the Miz. He's not the Miz.
No, but they're keeping him away from Mommy, which is wild because he currently still needs Mommy for the next few years.
We'll go to the sad news now.
Oh,
Gable Stevenson's, as of now, is going to be on AV SmackDown taping going forward.
Dude, he got massively booed on the dark match.
Hey, Hey, he did a cool backflip.
A useless backflip. Dude, fucking fire him to the sun. That's like some AEW like useless bullshit. And then at the top of that, he's still, it's sexual assault, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Fuck that guy. Fucking fire him. Like, I know that he's like, I'm an Olympic athlete. I don't give a fuck. Get him off my TV show. He came off wrestling. Baron Corbin had to carry him for that match in NXT.
And this next spot kind of ties in with SmackDown a bit.
Mm.
It's first off, Pete Dunne is back.
Okay.
We don't have Butch anymore. We have Pete Dunne.
I don't care.
Pete Dunne.
Everyone's like, yes. I'm like, I don't give a shit. I didn't like him in the first place. So.
Well, Pete Dunne is way cooler than Butch.
Dude, all there is just a wardrobe change and a name change.
But he's cooler.
His character has not changed. He's just the same guy.
Now someone wants to put together a faction of Pete Dunne and Tyler Bates together.
Mm-hmm.
You get Charlie Dempsey,
mm-hmm.
and you have Regal manage them.
Sounds very British.
The British Strong Style was the name someone gave it.
Yep, that sounds about right. That sounds like Pokemon Legends Arceus. Strong Style.
Let's see, we'll go on to the first injury at least. The first update on one at least.
Mm-hmm.
Super Cena is back. It feels like from 2008.
Dude, she's going back to the Rumble. It's gonna happen.
If that music hits,
it might rival Edge, which we can talk about that list. But
we'll talk about a list concerning that exact return later.
Yeah, I know. I know what list you're talking about. But Charlotte Flair is already on a treadmill. She's pushing her own body weight on a fucking what's the thing called? I don't know.
It's like a leg press.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
It's a makeshift leg press.
I don't know what the fuck they're called, but she's walking on the knee, like she's walking, not like with crutches or whatever. She's walking on a treadmill.
Stepping over a cone and having all her weight on the knee for a split second.
This is supposed to be a 9-month recovery from her surgery. It's been 2 weeks.
It's still gonna be. It might not be. It's not gonna. I'm not gonna say mania.
No, because there's a long way from walking to doing a moonsault. So.
There's a long way of walking to running, even.
Yeah, that's it.
there's a long way from walking to jumping.
Mhm.
But
I really hope she takes her time. But Ric Flair says she's gonna be back as fast as possible. I'm like, Rick, give her Dutch some time. Don't push her.
Don't rush her. We can wait.
Give us SummerSlam Flair.
Give us SummerSlam Flair, not Mania Flair for once. All right. But that's update. It's insane, though, that this is even a talking point about her recovery going this well.
Yeah, it's extremely impressive.
It's insane.
It's unheard of. It's like the Cena return at the OK Rumble.
All right. We'll talk about Friday night now. Not a lot happened.
Yeah, I was saying it was like Paul Heyman.
It was your typical Friday night. Oh, Roman doesn't agree to this. I'm not gonna sign it. I'm not gonna join the match. Mm-hmm. Oh well, if you don't, it's gonna be a triple threat for the vacant title.
Nick Aldis has the biggest balls. It's happening. Nick Aldis, Roman, SummerSlam, give it to me. Put it right in my veins, my guy.
Logan Paul versus Kevin is still cooking.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
this is all just a little setup. There wasn't even an announced match, which we thought was going to happen.
The Unholy Union is coming for the tag titles.
I love them so much now. They're great. I love them.
Carlito is going for the man who was behind it all. Santos Escobar.
I love that meme so much. Because every time I go under a WWE thing where like it's like someone's blaming someone or like
it was Santos Escobar.
It's just Santos Escobar.
The rest of the community has jokes.
The IWC, that's the one good thing they put out last year. Oh man.
Randy Orton squashed Solo. Basically.
Everyone's like saying Solo is ready for like WrestleMania main event. I'm like, bro, he is nowhere close to that.
Korea was happy with that decision.
Korea. Yeah. We didn't talk about that. We should probably like mention that. Yeah, South Korea.
We mentioned that they completely hate Solo. 2 episodes ago.
Okay, I don't remember.
But South Korea and Solo are best friends.
Clearly.
BFFs. But and then Randy, being Randy, RKO'd
Roman.
Yeah.
More things to come. Yeah.
More things. Probably another coming soon. Specifically on Saturday.
I thought it was Sunday. You have to try to get into that arena. It's gonna be insane.
Leave that man alone.
No, I won't, because that's fucking.
Leave that man
alone. What are you gonna do about it?
Leave him alone. Oh well. I guess we should talk about the other big news of the weekend.
Okada?
I was gonna do that after the other big announcement.
Go ahead.
The one that came out on the 22nd yesterday.
Well, a lot of things came out yesterday.
The game.
Triple H? What? Okay.
The video game?
Oh, the video game. The one that I've been trying to... I want to talk about that you've been like, I don't give a shit about.
The one, I said we need a way to do it before we make it the main topic of the video.
I'm going to make my own video about it too, so fuck off.
So, but I said we should wait instead of, we have all this to do.
We need to talk about the announcement at least.
Why do you think I was bringing it up?
Shut the fuck up.
Why do you think I was mentioning it?
Okay, WWE 2K24 was officially announced. We knew it was coming out anyways. But the cover athlete is no other than Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare, for the normal version. But the deluxe version is even better.
Features two
women.
Bianca
Let's
Belair.
fucking go.
And who's the other one? Some relevant wrestler.
Some like NXT superstar. It hasn't done much.
Might have a title right now. Maybe
might be the most dominant woman in the division. Rhea Ripley.
Oh, it's Nia.
Oh, fuck off. Rhea Ripley is also starting on the deluxe version of WWE 2K24.
And this will be the first time Grayson buys the deluxe edition and not the big version.
Legitimate.
Grayson will not be buying the Road to WrestleMania version.
The Road to WrestleMania version, that's not it's the 40 years of WrestleMania.
40 years.
Correction. That's also $150 I do not have. $100? Sure. I'll do that.
It's 150?
For the fucking 40 years of WrestleMania, it's 104. It's 150.
Am I getting tickets to WrestleMania?
No.
Then fuck that.
I'm like, I'll just buy everything because they'll put out the additional stuff as like you can buy it later. But that also comes with the WrestleMania 40 arena whenever they drop that, which they never do, which is annoying because I've been like, I want to do the WrestleMania 39 arena, and they're like, no.
I want to see if I can
WWE2K24 is putting back a lot of things that they took out from the last few generations.
It's 130 after taxes.
I apologize. I thought it was 150.
Which includes a Nightmare Family Pack, which you get with the Deluxe Edition.
Yeah.
40 Years of WrestleMania Pack, a.k.a. for my faction.
My faction's stupid. I hate the mode.
Deluxe Edition bonus pack. You get that with the Deluxe Edition.
Yeah.
The Season Pass. You don't get that with the Deluxe Edition.
Just Season Pass? Oh, yeah, it's for the
DLCs.
Yeah.
And then 3-day early access. You get that with the Deluxe Edition.
You get half of the Deluxe Edition. There's no like points or nothing.
Sorry. The Nightmare Family Pack you also get in the base edition.
You have pre-order, yeah. You get Dashing Cody Rhodes and Stardust in it, I believe. Dude.
Stardust Return.
Dude, I can't wait to do Stardust versus Big Dog.
I really wanted them to leak the video of Cody Rhodes doing all the animations for Stardust.
Well, LA Knight used to do the animations for WWE 2K, which is wild to think about. And LA Knight used to do a bunch of the.
LA did a bunch of them.
Yeah,
he's everywhere. He's here. He's there. He's everywhere.
A few things they announced for the new game is that they're bringing back a lot of old match types. They're bringing back the special referee, which I keep seeing the same fucking meme over and over again. You guys are not funny when you just copy the one person over and over again. They keep using the rock clip where it's like 1, 2. It don't matter if the Rock counts to 3. There's a casket match coming back.
I saw Creator Referee.
Creator Referee is coming in, which is exciting. Hopefully it doesn't glitch out like my fucking game.
There's universe stuff that they're adding. Shout out UKW.
They're bringing back feuds. Yeah, UKW. I'll put them in the description as well.
I when I saw the announcement, I hopped in. I'm like, guys, your lives are about to get 10 times easier with this shit now because you don't have to do everything separately. You can just fluently tell your story at once.
Yeah,
which is nice for them.
First time ever ambulance matches are entering WWE 2K24. Casket match, special referee. I'm trying to think of it. Gauntlet match is entering.
It is?
Yeah. That's
I'm gonna have so much fun with that.
I've
always wanted to do a gauntlet match in 2K.
Yeah.
Even though I'm not gonna buy it off release, most likely.
Dude, might as well.
I may as well because I randomly play it. I don't even have it installed right now either, to be fair.
They updated. Now there's, instead of 3 finishers, you have 5 finisher slots. There's also these things called like ultra finishers.
Super finish.
Thank you, super finishers, which is like the triple roads, whatever we call it, crossroads. This was an example they gave, which I don't know if anything else would do that, but
seen AA. Casino will do one, roll through, do another. They'll probably do it with they'll probably make, do you know how they have the Superman punch spear combo?
Yeah.
That'll probably be one. They'll probably do RKO into a punt kick. What else could they do?
I don't know.
There's a lot they can do, honestly.
Probably. But like it looks to be the best W2K that's been since we got since we had the revival. Since we had the revival of W2K since they took that break from 20 to 22 because the 20 sucked really, really badly. So yeah, that's the news for the video game. We'll talk about the video game in March more or less because We don't have anything to do for March, and that's probably when the game's coming out. You get your bookmarks open.
I'm getting them back up. Sorry, there's a tweet I saw that I had a bookmark for my personal. Okay, so some other things that will feature in 2K. Weapon types including trash cans, guitars, and microphones.
Guitars? What the fuck?
Elias.
Oh yeah. Well, it's not in the game. We know this.
Plus the ability to throw weapons at your opponent.
You can throw things down.
And do you know what AV reply underneath is?
No.
The chair. The first 4 gives is just Ron throwing a chair at someone. Oh, sorry. There's one more of Cena throwing steel steps at someone. That's like me every single match I play.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I'm gonna also talk about a funny tweet I saw while picking up my niece while waiting for us to record. Dijak tweeted this. It was a reply to someone saying, "Imagine babyface Dijak giving his sunglasses to a fan." He said, "Bro, I literally yelled at my actual children when they were ringside. If I ever put my glasses on a kid, you can beat your ass. I'm about to big boot the stage right off that little shit."
Can I be that little shit?
And then he said, and then a different tweet, "I don't give the slightest shit about wrestling Okada unless he's the NXT champion. So you can take your fancy booking nonsense and go F yourself with it."
Yes, sir.
And then it was both those, and then it was, just to be clear about the state of all of you, kicking children was unanimously praised.
Yeah.
But saying I didn't want to fight an adult male received mixed reviews and loads of negativity.
You know what? I agree with all those people. Punt kick that child. Gotta get it in that let me kill her, and do it.
We'll also talk about this because it's a moment in history. 1 year ago today, WWE was in court. Represented by Roman Reigns, Jay and Jimmy Uso.
Tribal
the
court.
tribal court was 1 year ago today.
I'm like, what lawsuit happened? I think we're at the 1 year anniversary last year.
Huh?
Last year Rumble, I think, happened
Today.
Did it?
It's literally 1 year today.
Of last year's Royal Rumble?
It was they did it at Raw before Rumble.
I'm talking about the Rumble.
Oh.
Last year's Rumble. When did it happen?
Not today, this day last year.
What did it happen?
So if we know that it was
January
Monday,
28th, it happened,
yeah,
which is next Sunday.
Right.
So next Monday will be the.
Well,
we'll talk about
mentioning Okada, we might want to talk about that man because he might be relevant.
Yeah. So Okada has this thing where he's always wanting to perform at WrestleMania. I mean, rightfully so. It's the biggest show in all wrestling. Like, literally, there's indie shows that revolve around WrestleMania. Wherever WrestleMania goes, indies flock there.
Yeah.
And there's just a million shows in that area for the week. But Okada is moving on from New Japan, and it seems like he's going to go to WWE. Are you surprised by where they want him to go?
No.
NXT?
I'm not.
You're thinking Okada, who is praised among the masses, that he's one of the greatest wrestlers currently living today. And they want to go to
because I know why.
Because the roster's stacked?
No, not even that.
Is it just his promo ability?
WWE fans have to adjust to who Okada is.
Yeah, but we're shoving Jade Cargill somewhere probably in the main roster.
But American fans were able to recognize Jade Cargill.
It's going to be wild when people see Mercedes Moné and hit the readjust their eyes.
People are not familiar with Okada's game.
I guess. I'm familiar with it.
Yeah, he's fucking great.
Yeah.
No way around it.
I just thought it was kind of wild that they want him from NXT.
I can understand it. I think it'll be a 1-2 month thing where he's going to start a feud with Braun or someone, and then they're gonna just face off at Mania.
Makes sense.
All right.
How old is Okada? Because I was looking into ages of like certain superstars, which I was super surprised.
36.
36?
Mm-hmm.
Really? That's kind of actually quite older than I thought it was. I thought it'd be like 28. But like Bailey's like 34, which I'm like, that was wild. I didn't think she was anywhere close. Like I thought she was like closer to like Becky's age.
I did too, honestly. I'm more shocked she's younger than older.
She's younger than Dakota Kai. Bailey is younger than Dakota Kai and only a year older than Io.
Why do I always thought like I?
That's what I'm saying. I thought Bailey was like 37, Dakota was like 35.
Roxanne Perez, Bailey are the same people.
What?
Because that means Bailey would have been really young.
Like 10 years ago? Yeah.
10 years ago, that means she would have been in her like 20s.
Yeah.
Like Roxanne Perez is right now. She's 22.
Dude, Roxanne Perez needs to get called up, my guy. I'm so excited whenever she.
The women's division is too stacked.
It's not.
Guys.
It's not. She could fit easily either on SmackDown or Raw. I have a vision.
The vision.
Yeah.
Is something.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
I think it's the first time Charlotte's ever been on camera during Curve Stop.
It might be. My bad. That's why.
All right.
He got annoyed at us talking.
What other news do we got?
You're gonna back up. We're gonna keep on poking around the bear.
Around the big news last night in Raw.
Yeah, we're gonna keep poking around the bear.
This is like the first episode we've done that's actually like a 2-day like difference between when it comes out and when we've done that. Oh wow. Today's Tuesday, so we Wednesday, Thursday, and then it's Friday. It comes on Friday.
Yeah. So technically 3 days.
No, because it's almost 6 p.m. Central Time now. So
boo-hoo!
So it's less than 72 hours. Fuck off.
Tiffany Fatu has officially said goodbye to TNA.
Has she?
Trinity, not Tiffany.
I was going to say Tiffany Fatu is weird.
There's a clip of her going around where she literally says goodbye.
Okay, because I thought I heard Rick's reports about her actually like leaving TNA for a second. I thought she had like a few more weeks on TNA. Like she might show up at the Rumble, but she still might have some TNA responsibilities.
She apparently did full veil, say farewell.
I mean, she no longer has the belt, so that's fine.
Someone cooked up a dream match for the Chamber for the IC title. And the response was, "Why would you show me this, knowing I can't have it?"
You didn't see my response to that?
I didn't.
Okay, good.
Because I know you don't want that match.
It's the Markiest Mark match in the world.
You would hate it.
It's the Markiest Mark match.
But you know what? I would watch it all day, every day.
We could do our match of the year by February.
If the Chamber match was Pete Dunne, Tyler Bates, Sheamus, Ilya, and Drew all going for Gunther's IC title.
It's also the whitest thing in the world. There's no spice. If someone was giving like the smallest amount of pepper in there, I think they would die.
So why cook out?
So it's just bland. All right.
Hey, let's talk about Mondays.
I want to say something first because I tweeted about this, and Valente, our buddy Valente, who's also on an episode of Crip Stomp when I was gone.
Not Grayson.
Yeah, not Grayson. We also know it's not Grayson. Questioned the surrounding question around it. I tweeted something that said, "I am ready to admit something that I never thought I'd be ready to admit, or I'd ever say." I need you to hold on to something because it's gonna be wild. Bro's dropping shit. He found a bowl. Are you gonna break that bowl? Looks like you're about to snap it.
We'll see. Depends on what you say.
I like CM Punk.
What?
Yeah.
That was not as cool as the other one.
No, I couldn't even hear it.
Because it hit the couch.
Poor Shiloh's probably freaked the fuck out.
He's on the bed. No, there's stuff in that one.
Bro has like 15 bowls around.
I'll deal with that later.
Yeah, I can't find a reason to hate CM Punk anymore. I think I just like him at this point. My mother just asked me why I'm awake. Because I went to bed at 10. I've had enough sleep. God damn. But yeah, I can't find a reason to hate him. He loves the women's division. He's willing to support it. I mean, he's always done that in the first place.
Yeah, his wife's a part of it. Was a part of it.
Yeah, obviously. There was a tweet that we surfaced that someone was talking about LGBTQ rights. I know you liked it when I replied to it. And,
yeah, I'm the reason you saw that tweet.
And CM Punk said, "Kill yourself," which is based. And also,
outside that one fight backstage is the biggest reason he has a big reputation.
Well, it's also because he kind of just flies off the rope, and he also wants to join Damage Control, which is like valid. I would want to join Damage Control as well.
No, sadly they won't be around much longer.
See, the only reason I'm wearing this shirt is because it's Rumble Week. I was gonna wear my Cardi Saint shirt I just got, so.
But Damage Control won't be around much longer.
They'll be around still.
Once Bailey is out, that thing's gonna crumble.
It's still Damage Control.
It's gonna last a month, and everyone's gonna realize the only thing that kept them kicking was Bailey.
EO is still there, so I don't want to hear it.
EO's not Bailey. EO's not one.
EO's only a year younger than Bailey.
EO's not one of the 5 greatest women's wrestlers of all time.
Yeah, I can't argue with her. I was trying to find an argument again.
Because Bailey is one of the top 5 all time, probably, especially when she adds a Rumble to her resume.
I think all 4 horsewomen are top 5.
Becky's not.
So Kale's tired.
Taking new applications of ball throwers.
Ball throwers?
Bowl. Who's gonna throw balls?
Ball throwers? What the fuck are you talking about?
I will also throw balls.
Oh. Nice.
Like Mrs. Big.
All right, Rob.
Speaking of CM Punk, actually, he posted the number 5 on his Instagram and deleted it.
So he's entering number 5. Okay.
He's either entering at 5 or he's getting 5 eliminations on his way to a win.
Or he's entering number 25 because there's 5 left after that.
Yeah.
Bro was trying to count.
I was trying to see if you fucked up.
I can do math.
Can you?
Simple math. Simple math I can do. I don't like.
Your body knows you're lying. That's why you coughed.
No, I choked in air.
It's like the Lions are gonna choke.
That's fine.
All right.
Why would I?
Well, let's talk about Monday.
The
most important thing that happened was we got 2 by the numbers for the Rumble.
That was the most important thing that happened last night.
By far. Which included the second one ending.
Not the thing that opened up the show.
Let me cook.
That Gunther thinks he's supposed to go to the Rumble on Sunday.
Can you let me cook, please?
I cook, I guess.
Which ended with the second one by a man saying something no wrestling fan wants. Who knows? I might have one more left in me.
Oh my god. Yeah. How many times do we need to teach you this lesson, old man?
Hulk Hogan officially punched his number into the Rumble.
I want like Kofi Kingston to punch him like in the face. Just like not even like
that's gotta be racist.
Just like
it's gotta be Booker T. You've seen Booker T's face during one of those segments.
Fair. If Iron Sheik was still alive, I would want him to punch him in the face.
Oh, I forgot to talk about one thing about Fridays.
What?
Kevin Patrick's gonna be done on SmackDown.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't give a shit.
Hooray!
So Triple H to call us up, you know.
Yay.
Yes, we definitely have experience.
Trips already made the call, but we're wrestling Saturday. Sorry to inform you guys. 60-minute Iron Man match.
For the Curb Style World Championship, yeah.
And then Damien's going to try to cash in, and we're going to go every tag team in history on him.
We're in a fucking D1.
1D.
Yeah. Double fucking
Um,
super cab.
whatever the New Days is called.
Got it, yeah.
It's been forever since they've done it.
Because we don't have the athletic abilities to do any of that.
I do.
If you can get up that high, good on you. My knees can't do that. My knees will shatter.
I have one match in me. I'm like Hogan. I've got one more in me.
You're like Roman every year. I got one more. I got one match in me.
I will say, and this is a you didn't hear because you were asleep. You were asleep, but during the 4 tournament there was a WWE reference.
During what tournament?
The Fortnite tournament.
Mm.
So Evo and Jedi ended up winning.
Yeah, we know.
And
we're talking about Buddy Geek, who is currently doing a stream right now.
Yeah, he's a subathon. Go check him out. Actually, he might not be going when this goes up. Actually, hopefully,
no, he might be.
I know he was at 2 days as of last night left.
He still is.
He's still there.
I'm pretty sure.
I haven't tuned in a hot minute, but he hosted a Fortnite tournament a few days ago, and no, he's not anymore.
It's like 1 day something.
118.
That's still a lot of time.
Still a lot of time. Yeah. But the geek then said to Evo, who would have thought Evo would finish his story before Cody Rhodes?
God damn, bro. He's also got an unnatural hatred toward Cody Rhodes, which is kind of wild. How do you
Everyone hates someone. I hate Cody Rhodes. I hate that he won't finish his damn story.
Well, finish it. Give him till April, my guy.
Okay. Well, let's talk about.
We need to talk about Raw because you keep saying we're talking about Raw, but we're not talking about Raw.
Yeah. So Damian and Drew fought each other last night. I don't know who won.
Most important thing we need to talk about last night.
Like I said, I'm poking around the bear.
There's no bear here. This is just the thing we waited for.
There is a literal bear there. He's a Bears fan.
I think some of the guy from the Bears and Shameless and Iron Claw, that guy, Jeremy something.
Jeremy Allen White.
Thank you, Jeremy Allen White. Yeah, that guy. He's the bear, right? He's the bear.
Yes, he's the cook in the bear.
I thought he was the bear in the bear.
He might. I don't know what his character name is.
I probably should watch that show.
It's on my list. Like how you should watch Mean Girls. The good one.
The musical's great. Okay.
Oh well.
It's got 300 views on the channel right now, so fuck off.
Drew beat Damian.
Like
he should have.
Because Damian clearly has no fucking momentum now. But thinks he's better than Rhea, which is fucking wild. Which
she has a big head. She has a big head.
Yeah, because of everyone in Judgment Day, she has the biggest head.
Yeah, she's going around gloating about being on the cover of WWE 2K.
Because she should. She's better than them.
But announced for next week on Raw. That was announced last night. We get Finn and Damian versus DIY for the titles.
So the drop.
Should have been on Saturday. Gunther versus Kofi Kingston for the IC title. Should have been on Saturday.
Sunday.
Leave Gunther alone.
Leave Gunther alone.
Leave Gunther alone, or I will come for you.
Oh, Pinky.
Not like that. The PG come for you.
No, wait, they don't have to be PG anymore. It's fucking Netflix.
Let's go!
The advertisers.
There's no commercial breaks.
Yeah, we're at 3 hours of just straight up wrestling.
Well, you heard the report though about that. Apparently, the time fill-in will be like wrestlers sustained in headlocks.
Wait, what?
They're apparently going to just do like stuff to like let them catch their breath, but keep the match going. So like
you do realize that the match continues going on when the camera.
Yes,
off, right?
But it's gonna. But apparently, a lot of it's gonna be stuff like headlocks or submission moves that just get held for a while.
Like how it is in real, like when you go to a show.
Yes, it's gonna be just that again.
Okay. It means they don't have to fucking stop. Like, we can have more promos, more setup.
I'm just telling you. No more. We've come back from break, and Judgment Day have appeared at the ringside.
No more fucking recaps. No more 15 million recaps an episode.
Well, on Judgment Day, Finn Balor's contract expires this year.
A lot of people expired this year. Drew still hasn't resigned yet.
Neither has Finn.
Well, yeah, I mean,
But Finn at least gets past Mania for a few months.
Yeah. Also, like on the terms of like severity and who needs to sign more, it's more like Drew's up here, Finn's down here.
I'd say it's more Drew's up here, Finn's down here.
That's. Yeah, remember my camera's like slightly up here, so there you go. So it's not the same right now.
It's like this.
Still, Drew's more important than Finn right now.
Yeah, by a mile.
The contract.
By a mile. All right, let's talk about him. R-Truth was on Raw.
Absolutely. He's always on Raw. I love him.
Oh, well, let's talk about the guy in the room with the title.
Gunther, yeah.
Yeah, Gunther, who's going to be in Tampa on Sunday.
Yep. Dude, I love it. Michael Cole said Saturday like 5 times right after the promo because it's like had to make sure. And the production team right after he said Sunday popped up the graphic to make sure everyone knew it was Saturday.
And Seth Rollins talked.
He did. He does do that. He does that quite often.
About his injury.
Mm-hmm.
And
basically, is he gonna hold the belt? Is he gonna drop it?
He's not dropping it.
He is not dropping the belt.
I don't like that.
I do. There's a reason why I do like it. It's because it sets up CM Punk basically protecting Seth. So, out of everyone on the roster, besides maybe Cody Rhodes, who does CM Punk want to face for the championship?
Oh, it's Seth.
Absolutely. So when Damian Priest pops up to try to cash in, when Gunther tries to attack Seth when he's hurt, when someone tries to get ahead on Seth, someone tries to attack Seth to try to get a chance at the championship while he
has a guardian angel already,
or force the management to make him drop it, CM Punk will be there.
We also have Drew. Sammy.
But Drew wants that belt. Drew's going to be one of the people who want.
But Drew's also going to see Damian try to take advantage of it, and
yeah, I'm saying that Drew's going to try to make Adam Pearce force Seth to drop. So having CM Punk there to be his guardian angel, essentially, to be like, I want to face you at Mania. This is who I want. Because we'll talk about Rumble in just a second. But like, I fully believe that Punk is there to protect Seth now. Like that's how it's going to go.
I can see it.
Yeah.
Someone's going to have to. Could be Cody. Cody could still do it.
I was say, do you want to talk about Cody Rhodes and CM Punk? That awesome promo that people are very divisive on?
Man, it's so good to have them both here.
Tony Khan fumbled the fucking bag, bro.
I saw a tweet. It was like, Randy returns, Cody goes to WWE, Cena returns, Styles returns, this, and then it's just and it's someone crying, and it's like Tony Khan right now.
Dude, you're in Julia Okada.
Yeah, Okada was part of that.
Like, how do you let that all go to WWE? But everyone's very divisive on that promo. They're like, this was kind of mid. I'm like, that was a great promo. They're like, it doesn't talk about their history in AEW. They don't need to. They have history before AEW. They were in OVW. Like, that promo was great.
And this sucks because it partially spoils the Rumble results.
No, it doesn't.
The plans for Mania have not changed. It's still Rollins Punk.
The Elimination Chamber still exists.
And then for the undisputed title,
Triple Threat,
Roman's opponent is expected to be either Dwayne or Cody Rhodes.
Fucking Dwayne.
Or
Rumble.
It could be a 3-way.
Hey yo.
That's exactly what the tweet says.
It says 3-way?
I will send you it right now. It says
it's called the Triple Threat. The match is called the Triple Threat.
But the tweet called it a 3-way. I sent you it on Twitter. They genuinely call it a three-way.
That's wild to call it three-way.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, I just realized I never talked about what the Rock said on ESPN.
He just called it three-way.
They said they did call it a three-way in the tweet.
What the fuck?
The biggest news that came out of Monday night. And I realized you sent me the tweet anyways, but I knew because of how she announced Maxine Dupree. Chelsea Green's intro is back. The only thing we care for.
She did it on Main Event. Let's fucking go.
Trips made the call. Trips said, "This is not fucking happening. Whoever made that decision. They're gone. They're out of here." Please tell me.
TNA did more things, dude. They had two more former WWE superstars pop up.
Yeah, Nick Nemeth is awesome.
Yeah, but they had two more WWE superstars show up in TNA. I sent you the fucking tweet, my guy.
You did?
Yeah. Mace and Mansoor were backstage on TNA.
Oh. I was confused. I was like, huh?
The two greatest guys on Twitter that are former WWE guys. Anything else you want to talk about? Any more news? Because we're 51 minutes into this, and we still have the second part of this whole fucking video.
Hmm?
You got any bookmarks we need to talk about?
Yes.
We're at 51 minutes, my guy.
I have more. We have The Rock. We have TKO.
Okay, yeah.
And how Dwayne The Rock Johnson has joined the board of directors.
Which is kind of what's The Rock's schedule look like?
Train, business. 1 a.m., business. 6 a.m., train again, and repeat. He doesn't sleep.
Where does he film the movie then?
He has a double.
That is his business.
But he's one of the board of directors of TKO. And he was on ESPN First Take to talk about it this morning.
I didn't see what he talked about because I was again asleep.
And then Stephen A. Smith asked the question we were dying to know.
About Mania?
What does WrestleMania look like for The Rock? And The Rock said, this is not going to be a direct quote, but it's basically what he said. Roman and I are a match that's made for the main event of Mania. Which we knew. If The Rock comes back, he's the main event.
Because Young Rock.
Young Rock called the shot.
Mm-hmm.
And if Roman and I wrestle at WrestleMania with all the talent already there, it could go down as one of the greatest WrestleManias ever.
I don't see it.
But he also said if he's going to do it, he wants to know everyone's going to be watching.
Okay, so here the issue I have with I'm gonna start my issue with Rock versus Roman. Roman's move pool has significantly shrunk since he became the Tribal Chief. That's not my problem. I don't have a problem with that. It works. It's perfect. But when you have 50-year-old fucking Rock in there who hasn't wrestled in a fucking decade, I don't want that. That's gonna be the most disgusting match in the world. Everyone's gonna go over because they love The Rock, which I mean I get it, but like I don't want a bad match out of it. It's gonna be a bad match because it's a 50-year-old Rock with a shrunken move pull Roman, which again not Roman's fault. It works perfectly for the Tribal Chief, but like I don't want it, and especially if it's for a belt, the ending to it. If it's for the head of the table or whatever, fine by me. If it doesn't have a belt on it, I don't care. But the fact of the matter is that I don't want to watch a bad match.
And then here's the other thing. Someone has proposed to be The Rock's manager.
Who?
Stephen A. Smith asked The Rock if he could be his manager. And The Rock did not say no. He didn't say yes.
He doesn't need a manager.
But then here's what else he's because Roman said, imagine it now. Paul Heyman and Roman Reigns. Well, Roman Reigns managed by Paul Heyman and The Rock managed by Stephen A. Smith.
Cool.
And then he also said Shannon's going to be there too because Shannon's going to handle all the work for Stephen A. physically. All right. Let's talk about our last thing I have bookmarked. And that's not Rumble related.
Okay.
Let's talk about our good friend Pat McAfee.
Pat? You Pat?
Pat, of course, Daily Show, talked about the Netflix merger.
Mm-hmm.
Here's his tweet when it got announced.
It was on major news sites. Like, this wasn't like, it wasn't even like a not mainstream thing. It was a mainstream thing.
It was just a mainstream thing. He said, "Congrats to all my friends at WWE. Massive deal for both companies." The man, the myth, the legend responded, Paul, the game, who needs to give us a call.
Levesque?
Paul Levesque.
Yeah.
Said, "You're part of this now. You don't get away now, lol."
You're locked in here with me.
And he did say lol in his tweet.
Hmm.
So all the comments were going crazy that Triple H himself said lol in a tweet.
You mean the Troll Master General? Of course he's going to say lol.
Yeah.
Like, this isn't out of, like, context for him.
Here's a bit of the interview between Nick Khan and Pat McAfee. Paul Levesque introduced me to WWE when I was an agent. When Tim Tebow got cut by the Patriots, he called me about him wrestling at the Big Show at WrestleMania. Him wrestling the Big Show at WrestleMania. Tim, Hunter, Vince, and I had a secret meeting, but that ultimately didn't happen.
Tebow's time was that big?
They called him.
That's what I'm saying. Tebow time was that big. Like, I remember it being big, but like that big?
Tebow got cut from the Patriots, and the first response was, "Let's get him at WrestleMania."
When's the last time a fucking mid-ass quarterback, not even mid, an ass quarterback fucking got this much attention? And Tebow, like.
Then Tebow
for like multiple years, because like
Tebow still gets a lot of attention.
Yeah, he was on Mets, and he's like like not even like the Mets. He was on like the AAA Mets. Like, was getting attention, but like we had the Patriots.
Tebow was going to be a billionaire if he was in New York back then.
Well, he was in New York. He was with the Jets.
But then they cut him. If he would have stayed there for more than 1 year, Tebow would have authentically made $1 billion in a year off advertisement. Especially if he was the starter.
Especially if it was in WrestleMania.
Especially if he was at WrestleMania. Oh, well. Let's talk about the actual thing we care about.
What's happening this weekend?
Tim Tebow versus Big Show.
Oh, my God, yes. Let's do it. AEW, Double or Nothing.
Yeah.
So, this Sunday.
This Saturday, we have the Royal Rumble.
You sure it's on Sunday?
Yes, and we have our predictions, along with some stats and some interesting topics
things I have
about the Rumble. I have it ready.
You think I have the predictions ready? That's funny.
I have the predictions ready and the bookmarks ready. I'm ready. But are you?
It just said I'm not, but like, go ahead. I'll tell the brain. This is what we're doing.
You're not? Do you want to be ready? I don't care. Roman versus LA Knight versus Randy versus AJ Styles.
I love how you just used Randy, but you used everyone else's full legal name.
I said Roman.
Yeah, this is full legal name now.
Roman, LA Knight versus Randy Orton versus AJ Styles.
I thought it was AJ Lee.
Light it up.
Yeah.
Who wins? And why is it Roman Reigns?
It's going to be Roman. It's going to be Roman. I understand why people are saying, it's going to be Randy. I'm like, I get it. But, like, it's Roman.
With the ability of The Rock versus Roman main eventing WrestleMania with the title on the line?
Because, oh my God, we just talked about this. The title being on the line is stupid. If they're doing it ahead of the table, this is a different story. Had the main event night one.
But yes, it is Roman versus Roman will walk out the undisputed champion still.
He's triple stacking.
And it'll probably be the main event of Rumble.
It's gonna be obviously it's gonna be like a triple cheeseburger, just having 3 stacks of meat.
And the new meme will be CM Punk still can't get a main view of a pay-per-view and John's gone because Roman exists.
Yep.
Logan Paul versus Kevin Owens
For United States Championship.
for the U.S. Championship.
What do you got here on?
Logan Paul.
Yeah, it's Logan.
That's Logan all the way.
Because Logan's also scheduled for Elimination Chamber, so something's happened there.
It's going to be against Grayson Waller, guaranteed.
It has to be because it's in Australia. I mean, it's going to be a good match. There's no doubt about that. But
Open up. No, it won't open.
One of the Rumbles will open.
I think the women's will open.
Really? They opened last.
Did they open last year?
I think they did.
Whichever one didn't. Yeah, they did open.
Mm-hmm.
So I could see them opening again, honestly.
Ladies first, no?
I could see it.
Well,
because of how many big names are on the men's.
Well, there's also the two, like, the
two biggest names.
I'm saying the two most important matches is always the first and last match. So, Women's Rumble, Roman.
Did the Rumble? No, yeah, it was the opening match was the women's.
I'm like 90% sure it was the women's match.
Which included someone who's going to be in the crowd.
Michelle McCool?
Michelle McCool will be at the Rumble.
And Taker.
Taker's returning, baby. Let go.
Taker the Rumble will be wild right
now. Straight from the sideline. He's gonna be in this. He's gonna be with the people.
Is this gonna do Michelle McCool's thing that she did last year?
Yes, but he's gonna be in slides in a Hawaiian shirt this time.
Dude, that'd be fucking great.
No, you know what? No, what they're gonna do is it's gonna pan to him once, and it's gonna be from earlier in the show. He'll be there, all happy, and then the gong's gonna hit, and it's gonna be just him sitting there in the Undertaker gear.
I wanted them to show him in just in normal clothing, just chilling out, and then that happens where all of a sudden he's in his Undertaker gear.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
And then women's Rumble, men's Rumble. We'll go women's first since we think it's gonna open. Do you have the list pulled up, or are you gonna just?
I'm off the cuff.
Okay. How many numbers of surprise entries will be in the women's Rumble?
How many surprise entries?
Yes.
What do you consider surprise entry?
So I would typically say someone who's not announced, but
there's 26 women that have not been announced.
There's only been
4 women announced.
I have
Becky, Bianca,
Bailey, Nia, and Maxine Dupree basically got announced. Not officially.
She hasn't been officially announced. I don't care.
She hasn't been officially announced, but they've posted videos of her training for it.
Okay, and
I'm just saying.
She's not announced.
So I would say returns, debuts. So Jade Cargill would count. NXT call-ups would count. Returns Liv, Michelle McCool doing it. AJ Lee. 7?
7 in the Women's Rumble.
Give me 9.
9? You can go into basically a third of the Rumble?
I think, if we go in, Trinity will be there, we think. Liv.
That's an injury. It's not like a surprise injury.
But it's a return, which would be a surprise entry.
Then I'm at 14 then.
I'm really thinking Jade will be there.
Okay, 3.
AJ Lee.
Uh-huh.
There'll be at least 3 legends, probably one being Trish Stratus.
Yeah.
And then we'll get 2 more from somewhere. 2 NXT call-ups, Roxanne Perez and Tiffany Stratton.
That'll do. Lil Vice also.
That's 10. I said 9.
Yeah, I'm looking 15.
Half the Rumble's gonna be surprises.
Dude, we talked about my perfect Rumble. That's basically what I see going on. like fully, but like
Who will be the Iron Woman of the match? So longest in the match.
remember Raquel's not gonna be in the match probably.
That was not the one I wrote that reminder for.
Iron Woman of the match. You can't really go wrong.
It's hard to
with her.
predict.
Can't go wrong with Becky.
I'm going Bailey.
Really? You think Bailey's gonna enter early?
I think Damage Control is going to pull some strings and try to get her in early.
Well. Last year they pulled strings and had all three of them come out right in a row.
Well, I think it'll be the everyone but Bailey comes in a row. Fuck Bailey at this point, and Bailey's going to eliminate them all. That's what their logic is.
Hey yo,
I like Bailey.
Clearly a lot.
Jeez. Who will have the most eliminations in the Women's Rumble?
They have to make Jade Cargill look strong.
Get my answer. After eliminating 3 members of her own faction after they try to betray her, Bailey's going to also have the most eliminations.
Only 3 members?
4. Yeah, Io won't be in it.
Shut up.
And Dakota's not going to be in it.
Who knows? They say they should be cleared soon.
Well, she'd have to be cleared like tomorrow to even have a shot at being in the Rumble.
If they give her they can give her like a good few seconds in the Rumble, like a few minutes in the Rumble.
A few seconds, 15 minutes.
Well, the Rumble, the Rumble, it's not like super like physically like exhausting to a point. It's more like endurance, not like off the top rope doing wild shit.
Mm-hmm.
I think as long as like Kari or something catches her like on the outside of the rope when she drops, she'll be fine.
Who will have the best performance? And to specify, it's not quite the winner, not like last year. Like last year was Gunther.
Yeah.
Where he walked out of Rumble as, even though he didn't win, there was a new perspective on him.
So she was in the Rumble last year. Came in at number 8. It wasn't in there long. I think it was like 6 minutes. That was her longest time. But I think that this is the year she looks the greatest, looks the best, and eventually leads to a call, that being Roxanne Perez. She came in number 8 last year.
Who?
Roxanne Perez?
Oh, Roxanne.
Interesting. Okay.
For me, the women's side, it's an interesting one because who really knows? It's the Rumble. The name that kind of pops out to me, honestly, Kairi Sane.
I like the choice. I like it.
I don't. Grayson's not gonna like what I'm about to say though.
Oh God.
She hasn't felt like the Kairi Sane we were expecting.
Yeah, that's the point.
But not character wise.
Like power wise,
I felt like she's been underwhelming since her return.
Okay, so what the vision I see of Kari is that she's the reason why Damage Control has started to go against Bayley.
I think it's Asuka, Kari, and Mania.
I like that. But I see that Kari is like she's the one she's like when like you're in like a swimming pool, like a small like circular swimming pool.
Yeah.
And you go around in a circle enough times, you create a whirlpool and create havoc, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's what Kari. She's creating that. She was at Crown Jewel. That was the first stir, and she continues to stir and stir and stir the pot. And she started to push Dakota against Bayley. She manipulated Io to go against Bayley.
Could this be a long-term face turn?
That's what I'm saying.
I see the vision.
Kari it was as much as I want to say like Dakota is like the mastermind behind all of Damage Control. I think that Kari is secretly the mastermind behind everything Damage Control has done since the start. Since she came back at Crown Jewel.
I don't hate it at all. That honestly, that might be up there with me predicting the 888 that Kevin Dunn wasn't a Hunter guy. But all right. Let's go with who are the final two women in the Rumble.
The only issue I have with the Rumble right now
He's going to say the issue with the predictions overall is I think we'll have the same winners in both.
The issue I have with the Rumble right now is that there's one woman I don't know if she'll be in it due to her legal issues. And I don't.
That's your point. That's your angle.
And I don't know if they will move that towards Chamber or whatever. So I'm gonna go with my gut and just say it's Bayley and Liv at the final two.
Mm-hmm.
That's my gut.
That's your gut.
Yeah.
We don't have the same final two for this one, at least.
Okay.
I think next one we could very easily.
Mm-hmm.
My final two is Bayley and Kairi Sane.
I like the push for Kairi Sane here. I'm not going to argue with you, man. I love Kairi, you know this. So.
And let me explain why. Because it also will lead into the winner. I think you and I have the same winner.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with my gut, I know what I said in that video. I know what I said in that video. We'll talk about it in just a second. Go ahead. Your Kairi Bayley final two, which I love. But go ahead. Explain. Elaborate to the folks why Bayley and Kairi final two.
I think the story is gonna be, now that you mention it, that they're gonna start to shift the blame on Kairi.
Mm-hmm.
And what better way than, it feels like the elaborate plan is Bayley doesn't win the Rumble. That feels like the damage control's plan.
Oh, I thought you meant WWE. I'm like, what?
Jason's like, yes. I think damage control wants nothing to do with Bayley winning it.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why I think they're going to turn on her.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to get Kairi, you're going to get Asuka, maybe Dakota. Could end up with only two members of damage. Three technically, but two between Asuka and Kairi being actually in.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they're going to get to the situation where the final three is Asuka, Kairi, and Bayley.
Mm-hmm.
And EO and Dakota at ringside telling them to get rid of Bayley.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then those two can fight it out amongst themselves.
I like it. I like the vision.
And I think that's how they're going to do the turn on Bayley officially. Because mm-hmm. Bayley's been all, I'm a challenge Rhea. No.
See, my thought process is that Bayley was going to turn after Rumble. Next SmackDown after, because if she wins the Rumble, that like I said, that was my first prediction. If she wins the Rumble, that she realizes that Rhea's too much for her, and that she doesn't have anywhere to go besides to go after Io. This is no big championship, so she'll just end up turning against Io. That she sees no other option because Rhea's
I think damage control is the one that turns on her. And again, I think there's also that fall off of Bayley was really keeping them together.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't realize that, hey, without Bayley, we're not as much as people think we are.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, my win is Bayley.
You know what? I'm gonna go with my gut and go with what I predicted in that video. I'm gonna go with Bayley as well.
Yeah, I hope she wins.
I want my girl to win. We know this, but this is my want, not the prediction. You know.
Yep.
It's like how I want the 49ers to win the Super Bowl, but is it my prediction? Yeah, but that's different.
Yeah, it's not a bad one.
No, the storyline's perfectly there. So there.
But that's also I don't think he'll be there. She'll win it.
I feel like if the issue is that if Liv cannot leave the country because of her legal issues, they might have her win the Rumble instead of the Chamber and have Bayley go in the Chamber and win the Chamber. and just kind of push things down the road.
I think.
Or real hold until Liz back and then do at SummerSlam or something like that. The main event SummerSlam.
I think the path is Liv through Chamber.
Yeah, I agree with you. I said that in the video.
I'm sorry, I just saw a tweet and it's like that has to be the feud for Okada and NXT. Dragunov
versus Okada.
The closest thing we'll see to a Dragon Ball Z fight. All right.
Men's Rumble.
Men's. It's the same exact predictions.
Hi, Shiloh.
Grayson says hi.
You don't give a shit.
You don't give a shit. Yeah. All right. Oh, fuck. Let's go down.
It's the same categories, is it not?
Yes, but I don't have memory. Number of surprise entries.
3.
Give me 4. And then just so we know, the ones who have been announced officially.
Mm-hmm.
Cody, Punk, Nakamura, Bobby Lashley, Drew McIntyre, Gunther, and Damian Priest.
Yeah.
And we'll probably get Chad. We'll get the Bloodline. Jimmy, Jay, all them. Sammy's going to be back. I think Sammy's going to be there.
See, the only reason I'm saying there's more surprise entries for the women is because...
Actually, give me 5. Give me 5, because I forgot about one name.
The women have a lot of injuries that people are bouncing back from. Sonya Deville's
There's a lot of ticking time bombs with the women.
Liv is ready to come back. So many people are ready to come back at this point. And then they've also signed a bunch of people like Cargill. Cargill saying it is bound to do something. So
I can think of 2 men off the top of my head who I think will return.
John Cena. I don't know off the top of my head. I'm just gonna say 3.
Is off my head, I feel strong about Sheamus and Lesnar returning.
Lesnar, I see yet.
And Sheamus is apparently ready to return, just hasn't. So I could very easily see Sheamus also popping
is Sheamus injured?
He was. Apparently he's been cleared.
Yeah.
But then I also think Big E returns.
Yeah. I'm not sure about that.
He claims he's not. They don't have a timeline. I'm calling bullshit.
Because he was on the fucking bump.
Also, the way that rivalry with Imperium is going, it feels like it's setting up a Big E return. Who will be the Iron Man / women of the match?
Well, I don't think women's mean match.
Iron Man, sorry. Iron Man.
Of the match. I'm going to steal this straight from Twitter. Jay Uso.
Jay?
Yeah.
I flipped him for a second.
Yeah.
Give me CM Punk.
Really?
If he's entering at 5?
Solid.
Give me Punk. Most eliminations.
Braun Breaker.
I respect the fuck out of that.
They gotta build them up.
I respect
Make them look good. Make the people who don't watch NXT what's it called? Acknowledge Braun Breaker.
I respect you.
I appreciate it
for that. Just for that, nothing else.
All right.
I want to make that clear.
I'm not forgetting this is gonna be a 2-hour episode. We're an hour and 20 minutes in.
Well, some Cena news just came out.
Some Cena news? We'll talk about that in a second. Then let's finish this up.
Yeah. Well, we got to finish this first.
What?
All right. And who? Oh, I never said mine.
Yeah.
Give me the American Nightmare.
For most eliminations?
For most eliminations.
Okay.
I think he's gonna get enter like 12 and get like 4 eliminations off rip.
See, when I think about like eliminations and who like eliminates the most people, it's usually the big strong men who do it. Like
but it can also be the person who they just build.
I guess, but I'm thinking like your Brock Lesnar's, your Braun Strowman's, your Omos's, what?
Omos.
He's a big strong man.
He is big, strong, but I don't think
I'm not saying he's like doing all that shit. I'm just saying like he's the net archetype.
I think Cody Rhodes is going to he'll get 4 like right as he gets in.
Mm-hmm.
But then he'll get the 1 here, 1 there, and end up at like 7.
Okay.
Who will have the best performance, breakout star, whatever you want to call it?
In the men's Royal Rumble. Let's go with the double stuff Oreo. Dominic Mysterio. Or Tom and Nick. Did you see my comment? There's a guy who commented on the TikTok or short or whatever. He's like, which one, Tom and Nick? I'm like, why not both? You get double stuff Oreo.
So, here's what I'm going to say. I'm going to hold up 4 fingers. No. 2 on each hand. Thank you.
Otis.
Wrong one.
Yeah, I know.
Thank you. Chad Gable.
Chitty Eddie.
I think Chad could be in a position to not be the Iron Man as sorts, but looked on for a good 20 minutes of constant. You're going to be one of the people who meets everyone who enters in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
And just and he'll be great at that because everything he does is great.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's my Iron Man of the match. So thank you. But final 2 wrestlers left.
Were we talking about Iron Man? I thought we were talking about.
Huh?
I thought we were talking about best performance.
Yes, and then now it's final 2.
Yeah, but you said Iron Man.
Oh yeah, but he'll be like the Iron Man of sorts of his like 20-minute run will consist of him not ever having much of a break.
He'll be War Machine instead of Iron Man.
Yeah. yeah, he will literally
Some fucking nerd reference.
Good. That's a good ass nerd reference though. Who will outlast 28 other men? Well, 27 men in Rhea Ripley.
We're doing final 2? Is this what
final
we're talking
2?
About? Okay, that's all you need to say. Final 2, I think it's kind of. Oh, fuck me. I just unplugged my fucking ass.
Scuffed ass pod. He's not going to hear that till post.
Yeah.
I said scuffed ass
pod.
Pod.
It again.
I said scuffed ass pod.
No, that's Geek. The final 2, I think it's kind of obvious. CM Punk, Cody Rhodes.
Well, would you look at that? We have the same final 2.
Wow. It's not like, they're setting it up.
Raise your hand if you're shocked by that. Even Salo raised his hand.
She'll doesn't have hands. He's balls.
He just looked at me like, excuse me, bitch? He's sitting up, too. He getting ready to fight.
Fight.
What's up, Silo? Yeah. Don't worry. He's a bully.
No, he's not a bulldog. He's like a beagle.
I said, you're a bully.
Yeah, I'm not a bulldog.
Nah. Yeah, because you haven't got that dog in you.
No, I have the dog in me.
All right. Pause.
You said pause. So we're pausing. Okay, who's going to win the Royal Rumble?
On the count of 3, say it. 1, 2, 3. CM Punk.
Yeah.
Oh, would you look at that? We have the same winners for both Rumbles.
Yeah.
And there's only one difference in our final 2 between the 4 competitors.
Yeah.
That's because your girl is one of the final 4.
Yeah.
That CM Punk feels like the obvious winner.
It feels, about the women's, like, the final 2, it kind of feels wrong to have Liv be the last one eliminated for the second year in a row. She won't Iron Man this shit like she did last year, yeah. But she'll be like, they were like 17 or like, yeah, she'll be something late. And
AJ Lee's gonna toss her out in the first 30 seconds of my Rumble.
Hey, that's a Mania match. Fuck it, might as well.
No, because it's and then AJ Lee's gonna announce her retirement afterwards.
She's already retired, my guy.
He's gonna announce retirement too. Oh well.
What was the Cena news?
He announced he plans on retiring
Yeah, he's trying
by
to
the age of 50.
He's 46 now.
And yeah, he's up there.
He's not 4 years.
He is up there. Oh my god, I just realized something.
What?
Because of Twitter.
He's 46. Well, he's trying for
NXT is WWE. Netflix is gonna have WWE avatars.
Okay.
So your Netflix avatar can be Liv Morgan.
Yeah, but like Peacock has that, and it's like they have like 3 people. They have two people. They have Roman and they have Bianca.
They'll have Via.
Oh, there's no Rhea.
They'll have Via and Netflix.
Like you can't not have Rhea. It's kind of wild that Peacock doesn't. Wait, does Peacock? Did they give more? Let's see if they give more avatars.
Oh, Kofi was officially announced for the Rumble today.
That's good.
And the WWE announced anyone else today?
I'm just seeing if I can change my avatar. Change my avatar. I want to change my avatar.
Oh, on I don't know if they have it on Peacock.
Oh, Asuka's there now.
Oh.
Cody Rhodes. That's all I got. It's Roman, Asuka, Bianca, Cody. Okay, I'm changing my name.
Kofi was announcing this morning that he was on.
I heard it. I heard it.
Oh, that's when it was announced. That's why it was announced.
It's just like I don't. The only thing I wasn't listening to was just saying it was the avatar on Peacock, which is kind of still wild. They don't have Rhea Ripley. Anything else you want to talk about?
I'm double checking. I have nothing else saved.
I feel like the way you retire John is have John versus Randy for the world title.
Yes, I agree with that.
It's the only way you can retire John.
It's the only acceptable option.
Yeah, John turns 47 in April, so he's got 3 years.
Oh, this is one. 5 years ago, if you were told that the Rumble was going to consist of Rollins, Drew McIntyre, Sami Zayn, Gunther, Cody Rhodes, and CM Punk, and those were going to be some of your biggest stars walking the Rumble, what are your reactions have been?
I would have been like, what are you talking about? Sorry, I didn't pay attention to the wrestling back then.
Sorry, 3 years ago then.
3 years ago was 2021. I still wasn't watching wrestling.
2 years ago then.
Well, Cody Rhodes was already in the company back when I came back.
Pre-Mania.
You've been like,
so before Cody
AEW went crazy, bro.
Huh?
Like, did AEW collapse? Was it not, financially stable enough?
Did the downfall happen?
Ooh.
Let me double check that we have nothing else to talk about. Yeah, we do.
What?
WWE's countdown for the top 5 Royal Rumble surprise entries.
Oh, yeah. No, they did 20. And they left someone out of the top 10.
And then also, actually, we'll do Iron Man first. The Iron Man of every Rumble since 2011. CM Punk in 2011. For 35 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Not long.
The Miz, 36 minutes in 2012.
Not long ago.
The GOAT, Dolph Ziggler, 50 minutes in 2013. 2014, once again, CM Punk. 2015, Long Live Bray Wyatt. 47 minutes. 2016, Roman Reigns.
Well, that's when he defended his championship.
Yes, and he was in there for an hour.
Yeah.
Same with Chris Jericho the next year.
Gross.
2018 was Finn Balor, 58 minutes.
Finn Balor.
Drew McIntyre. Oh, no, Seth Rollins, 2019, 43 minutes. Drew McIntyre, 34 minutes, 2020, in his win. That dog be tired.
What?
That dog be tired.
He's sitting.
2021, was a tie between Edge and Randy Orton at 59 minutes. 22 was the phenomenal one at only 29 minutes.
Is it the shortest Iron Man?
At the last since 2011, yes. And the longest one is our Intercontinental Champion.
Dolph Ziggler.
I wish.
Right.
Gunther.
Yeah.
But the controversial list now.
Mm-hmm.
The top 25 surprise entrants of the Royal Rumble. 25 Booker T in 2011.
Sure.
24 MVP 2020.
Sure.
23 Michael Cole 2012.
Sure.
Bob Backlund in 2000.
Sure.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan 2012.
Sure.
Roddy Piper 2008.
Sure.
Karma 2012.
Sure.
RVD 2009.
Sure.
Lita in 2018.
Sure.
Bubba Ray Dudley in 2015.
Sure.
Sami Zayn in 2016.
Sure.
Bad Bunny in 2022.
Sure.
Brock Lesnar in 2022.
Sure.
Edge in 2020 at 12.
Insane. Insane.
That is not even the worst one on the list.
No, it is the worst one on the list. It's not
No,
even
it
top
gets
10.
worse. It gets
It's
worse.
not even top 10.
It gets worse.
It's not even top 10. That should be
gets-
number 1.
It gets worse. Some of the
That's
ones.
That's number 1.
It should be one. It should be one or two.
It's not, but it's not even top 10.
It should be number 1 and number 2. And I will not argue with you on that one. It should be 1 and 2.
It should be double.
20, and then number 11 was Michelle McCool, straight out of the audience.
A cool moment. I don't think it's on. Better than the
Number
fucking Edge.
10, Jerry Lawler.
Sure, Lawler, yeah.
Number 9 was the GOAT of women's wrestling.
Becky Lynch.
No.
Charlotte Flair.
No.
Mercedes Moné.
Nia Jax. In the 2019 Men's Rumble. Your favorite. Number 8, Logan Paul.
Mm-hmm.
Number 7, Trish Stratus.
Okay.
Number 6, Rey Mysterio's return to WWE.
Okay.
Number 5, Triple H in 2016.
Mm-hmm.
Number 4, Diesel in 2011.
Mm-hmm.
Want to know what came off of that return?
Nothing.
2 drug test fails. Because he was going to have a storyline with Punk, but then he failed 2 drug tests, so he couldn't compete.
Frozen on Matt Riddle type game.
Number 3 is the real women's wrestling GOAT,
Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch. She run the Rumble even.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2 was the phenomenal one
Mm-hmm.
in his debut. And we both know number 1.
And Charlotte Flair.
Insert Vince McMahon clip.
What?
You don't know it? It's, ladies and gentlemen, Charlotte Flair.
I don't think that. No, it's John Cena in 2008 after coming up with a hamstring injury. Yeah.
After he tore his pec when we covered it in 4 months.
Close enough. Yeah, he did the.
Yeah. Then here's some smile good news about Okada. On some guy named Will Ospreay.
That guy.
He might have had a bright future back then.
Back then.
Because it was his first tour in Japan.
Okay. I'm like, bro.
Will's bank card was not working.
Mm-hmm.
Okada found out.
Mm-hmm.
He bought him everything he needed on that tour.
Solid.
And then would not let him pay him back.
Solid.
That's called being a good person.
Sometimes.
Oh, and Kofi Kingston will break a record. Oh, no, he will be second when it comes to a record this upcoming Saturday.
Tied for second, yeah.
Tied for second.
For the most Rumble appearances ever.
Yep.
I think he needs 2 more to have the most.
It's possible.
Yeah, he's like what, 38?
Hmm?
Kofi's like 38.
Yeah.
Kofi Kingston.
He's not. He's in the. He might
42.
be older than that. 42. He
42.
can get there.
He's 43 this year.
He can get there.
We can.
Okay. Is there anything else?
Anything else to talk about? Wow, we thought it was going to be a 2-hour episode. This is shorter than like 2 episodes we've done recently, and we thought we were going to be short. That's how it would be here at the Curb Stomp Podcast.
Like,
Short and sweet.
You never know.
You never know how long we're going to last for.
Cool. Here's the best line from the promo last night, though, between Cody and Punk. I can separate business from personal. Can you?
Nah, it wasn't the best one.
Do you know why it was?
No.
Because Cody Rhodes claimed he left AEW due to personal reasons.
Mm. I was thinking it's more, I'm the more of American Dream than you are.
The pipe bomb line was awesome.
Yeah. I like that Punk pulled off the thing that goes around the mic.
I want to give you this name. I put suggestion for who should be his replacement. Kevin Patrick.
Booker T.
No.
Yep.
There's two names that are being floated around.
Booker T. Call it.
Well, no, because they need someone to do commentary, play-by-play, basically.
Yeah, and Corey Graves can do that.
That's not what Corey Graves is good at.
Corey Graves can do all of it. Corey Graves is the GOAT.
It will be the two names were one of them was Maven.
Okay.
The other one was Byron Saxton.
Mm-hmm.
Now you want to hear Jeff Jarrett's Rumble prediction? Just for shits and gigs.
Sure. Might as well.
The Rock will be coming back and winning.
No.
No? Why not?
I hate that.
He needs the title.
No, he does not.
He needs the title.
He does not at all. I don't want to hear it. It's over. It's Mo over. It's Joe over. It's Patrick Mahomes over.
It's not Mahova.
It's Mahover.
It's not Mahova.
It's Mahover. Anything else? Maybe like a minute. Find something. Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry for everyone listening to this.
Logan Paul did take a shot at The Rock today, though, with Cena.
Yeah.
You know the iconic iconic rivalry where it is caught.
What?
Where Rock gets on his wrist.
Yeah.
Logan Paul asked Cena if he thought he did that again with the head of the table promo.
Probably. Who did it? All right. Well, that's going to be our episode for the Curb Stomp Podcast. For the Royal Rumble, let us know your predictions for the Royal Rumble because it's going up. It's math.
Friday.
Yeah, I got that. It's 33 hours before the Rumble starts.
That's the math you're doing.
Yeah. So, but yeah. If you guys are watching, we'll see you guys next week when we recap the Rumble with more news. Then, as we enter the road to Elimination Chamber, and then technically we're now on the road to Mania. I mean,
the road to Mania officially starts on Saturday.
It starts now.
But it officially starts Saturday.
But for us, it starts now because we're talking about the Royal Rumble now.
For us, it starts on Friday.
Oh, it starts. Well, to everyone else, this is Friday.
Yes.
So
for us right now, it's not. So the road to WrestleMania for us starts Friday. But when you see this, now!
That was really aggressive. Why'd you say it so loud?
Because I'm an aggressive person.
Fair enough. We'll see you guys next week. Until then, bye-bye.